Look at Tesla stock today. It's up 2.2%, 925. All right, so and this is a 30-minute chart. Look how big of a move it did have in a matter of 4 or 5 days, including with many other stocks actually. So what to watch from here now? So I'm gonna switch to daily chart, 1 day chart. I know there's too much going on with the lines, but I'll explain you very quickly what's going on here. So support line I was watching here, 700, 750, 800, and then I was watching 900 at some point as a support, and then it became resistance, and now I'm watching 950, which is very clear right here. We couldn't get back above it entire January, and today in the morning, which is 945, I think it tested that level, but that's the resistance right now for Tesla to get back above. If it gets back above, next level of resistance will be $1,000. All right, these are the resistances. And what the hell with all these blue arrows? If you don't remember, these are the days when Elon sold shares. So I kept marking every single day he sold shares. So that's what it is. And from its all-time highs of 1243 to this 925, at the moment Tesla is down about 25%. So technically still in a bear market, technically. All right, and also what's going on with this blue line and then others. So I'm gonna switch to a weekly chart basically. So weekly chart my bad. Weekly chart, where it has been uptrending since this March lows of 2020. Of course, they have done a 5-to-1 split. Back then, it was about $380 stock right here, and this level has acted as a support. It was pretty good trend line, like pretty much nice uptrend, and also it was. This blue line, also you can, if you look at it on a daily chart and bring up 200-day moving average, pretty much these are the levels where it was bouncing at 200-day moving average. And now if you look at the past 4 or 5 weeks, where this level acted as a support, and then it acted as a resistance when it slipped below for about 3 weeks, and then last week huge move up, we got right back above that level. So now I'm watching this level as a support, $900 at the moment. That's my support. If it slips below 850, my support, and then 800 again. These are the levels I'm watching as a support. All right, and also don't forget that the earnings coming up soon in about a month or so, 4/27. They might change this date, but April 27th earnings date for Tesla. And if we're gonna see some sort of a profit taking, let me switch to a daily chart now and bring up moving averages. If you look at it, well, 50-day moving average right here, this yellow line on my chart, has been downtrending with the stock, of course. But last 4 or 5 days, we had a strong move, so it will affect this moving average slightly. But if you look at the 200-day moving average, this yellow, this red line right here, if we get this crossover right here, we might see, well, this is called officially death cross, and it's a bearish indicator. But there's so many charts out there that have this bearish crossover, including FANG names, except for Apple maybe, and if that happens, and if stock is below 850, you gotta be careful or start hedging. Again, it's not an advice, but that's what's something in my mind. Whenever my stock is doing well, and then all of a sudden I'm exposed too much to the long side, and I don't have my risk covered to the downside. I just start buying puts, just here and there, just to mitigate that risk to the downside. So let's say if I think that the stock could fall all the way to 750, and my stock average price is $900, well, whenever it goes back up above 900, goes all the way to 1,000, let's say, and I'm sitting on profit, I will just bet against it, or I will just trim my position as well. So these are the levels. All right, I'm not gonna look at the option activity. It's been it's very hard to read like the flow in Tesla's activity because it has so much volume. Today 531,000 calls, 343,000 puts. That's the volume, and it has been maybe half a day. We have 2 more hours, I think, 1.5 more hours, but yeah, slightly more call activity. But again, those could be people who are selling calls. So indecision at the moment for me basically at this range between 900 and 940. I wouldn't go long or I wouldn't go short. So I would only go short if it slips below 900, and I would only go long if it goes above 945. So these are the levels I'm watching. We'll definitely cover this name in the future. It's been a while since I have covered this name, but if you look at the MACD, well, we have momentum. Well, this 5-day momentum, it has been really good. For the past 5 days, Tesla has been positive. I don't remember when it did this kind of move last time. Maybe somewhere here in December, 1, 2, 3, 4 days, but it didn't have 5-day run up for the past 4 months. If you look at this time frame, it didn't have 5 green days, consecutive green days. I just can't see it on this chart, on my chart. But it did happen here, of course, when it did break out of 900, but it was back in October. But that's the video. I don't want to make it too long. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.